Hello everybody, Mr. Marino here. Today is Wednesday, September 13th, and this is this week's midweek update. This week is our first 5-day week, and we are halfway through. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Building blocks has been taking off. Yep, that's right. Every morning after homeroom, we have building block activity for about 15 to 20 minutes. And Mrs. DeLillo and I have been having a great time getting to know your kids. Our homeroom is like a team. We're starting to kind of feel like a family. We see each other every day. We start the morning off with each other. So it benefits everyone to be able to talk and speak freely and share with each other what the week is looking like every day. In science, we started the week off going over the story of Archimedes and his discovery of water displacement. There was a little bit of story time, which was kind of fun. Students took notes and they took home a Google document which they started working on, which kind of served as the official first writing piece that I was able to see from the kids this week. It offered a lot of insight on where our writing abilities are, where we would like them to go, and so overall it was a good baseline check. Now that we are in full swing on things, you may or may not have noticed that students will be interacting with Google Classroom in my class. If any of you or any of your kids have any issues navigating Google Classroom, don't stress out, reach out. Send me an email, jmarino@bpsk12.org, and I'll help you get squared away. Remember, self-advocacy is a very important thing that we learn here at the middle school. And then moving forward, it's important that students learn to self-advocate for themselves. If any students are experiencing any kind of stress or anxiety or questions regarding any of the science homework, remind them to not stress out, to reach out, and send me an email. Only good things can come from communicating with your teacher. Parents, you may have noticed when you sign on to Aspen that there are some assignments taking form. We have a couple assignments on there right now, and we have a couple categories. Those categories and how the grading system works will be covered tomorrow night. That's right, Thursday night. Tomorrow night we have back to school night. And so I hope to see many of you there so we can discuss how the grading system goes and more of my expectations for your kids in science. Moving on, you may have noticed that Burlington Public Schools has adapted to the Parent Square system. I myself am getting used to it, working on navigating that. And moving forward, messages going home will be in the format of Parent Square. If you have any questions about that, once again, don't stress out, reach out, send me an email. And lastly, today we started our unit on contact forces. So this is a great unit. It's an open SciEd unit. There's gonna be a lot of classroom discussion, a lot of activities. As I mentioned in last week's midweek update, we're gonna start down the avenue where kids are participating in a lot of labs. And as a reminder, because I have students check Aspen and we're using Google Classroom a lot, during labs, we're also using an application called Notability, which means students should be reminded to come to school with their iPads fully charged. Many of the classes will be using those, comprehending three-dimensional concepts and converting them in two-dimensional models. Other than that, it's been a pleasure working with everybody for the last couple weeks. Congratulations on getting halfway through this 5-day week. I look forward to meeting many of the parents and guardians tomorrow night at back to school night. And if you can't make it, don't worry. You can always just send me an email to touch base and get an idea of how things are looking to start off the school year. Thanks for watching this week's midweek update. I'll see you next week.